Hello my friends, the holidays are upon us, which means it's the season where everyone dreads gaining weight. So today I wanted to talk about some of the big reasons behind the dreaded holiday weight gain, as well as some of my top tips to help prevent this, because often holiday weight gain is not intentional, and it often comes from a less than a healthy place. If you're intentionally trying to gain weight, that's freaking fantastic. Like if you need to gain weight for health reasons, if you just want to bulk, build up some muscle, shape your body, freaking go for it. But a lot of the holiday weight gain is like at the end of the holidays, you look at yourself and you go, oh, there's 10 pounds of cake being stored as fat on my body. Oops. So today I want to talk through my top tips for that, but first, I have an exciting announcement. So many exciting announcements lately. It's a great season right now. Holidays, announcements, fun things. It's my jam. Some of you may have seen this coming because I have been teasing it on my Instagram stories, and some of you might be entirely shocked. But long story short, I want to just keep this short. I have merch now. Yay! Some of this is going to look familiar to you if you've been around for a while, but there are some new additions as well. First things first, we have the classic Fit and Nerdy tee. It's so soft and comfortable. I would not bring you guys a shirt that was not the ultimate comfort level. Let me tell you, this is so comfy. Just wear it like a regular shirt. Obviously, for those of you who like crop tops, you can either cut the bottom off, just make it into a crop top, or you can tie it up as a crop top, wear it to the gym, wear it grocery shopping, wear it to your mom's birthday party. It's great attire for all occasions. Next thing we have is the Fit and Nerdy tank top. This is also super duper comfortable. It's long if you want, something that covers you. It's a little bit more modest, but again, you can tie it up into a crop top or cut it into a crop top. I don't care if you get my stuff and you cut it up. Do whatever the heck you want with it. This is one of my favorite things to wear to the gym and also just around the house because tank tops are comfy as heck. But speaking of tank tops, we have a new one. And it's a Brains and Gains one. This is a slightly cropped tank top. It's not like super cropped, but it's like just kiss the top of your pants. That sounds weird. It's a little bit cropped, okay? It says Brains and Gains because, that's my tagline. Because you get the brains and you get the gains and you get the gains for your brain. So that's a thing. It's coming in this color and also a dark green color. I do not have the dark green color yet, but it looks pretty cool, I think. And then to celebrate the launch of this merch for the first week, everything is 15% off. So if you use the code FitAndNerdy at checkout, you get yourself 15% off anything you want. It's also in celebration, obviously, Black Friday, Cyber Monday's coming up. So the last day to get a discount on this is Cyber Monday, which is the 2nd of December. So starting today, get yourself 15% off, code FitAndNerdy, and then there's only 3 items here, and then there's going to be a mystery 4th item that I'm hoping I can release on Black Friday. No 100% promises, guarantees. I'm waiting to get it in the mail so that I can make sure it's 100% correct before it's up for sale, because I don't want to give you guys something that I haven't seen in person and haven't approved of. Stay tuned on my Instagram for that. I will announce the release of that on my Instagram stories, maybe my Instagram feed if you're interested in the 4th item. But if not, the other 3 are available now. Yay! Oh, and speaking of sales, before I forget, before I get into the main part of this video, I'm also putting both of my ebooks on sale for this entire week until Monday as well. They're 30% off, so if you use the code FitAndFriday, because it's in celebration of Black Friday, starting today through Monday, you can get either Project Comeback, my workout ebook, or Adaptogens 101, my ebook all about adaptogens, for 30% off. So I'll link that down in the description as well. Just so many exciting things. This is just a fantastic time of the year. But speaking of this time of the year and it being the holidays, I just want to quickly go through my main tips for you guys to avoid the unintentional holiday weight gain. Where people go wrong during the holidays is almost entirely down to mindset. The biggest thing that I see, and I was actually having a discussion with one of my clients about this, which is what inspired this whole video, so thank you. You know who you are. The biggest thing that gets in people's way is this whole idea of falling off track or going off the rails. But here's the thing. You are not a train. You are a car. You are in the driver's seat of your car. If you go off track or fall off the rails, you are the one driving in that direction. If you drive off the road, you are in control of that decision, and you are not stuck off the road. You can drive straight back onto the road. Thinking of health and fitness as something that you can just fall off the rails for, go off track, takes you out of control of the situation and allows you to put blame on other situations, other people, other things, when in fact, it is all entirely up to you. You are in control of your own decisions. You can consciously decide to drive off the road. And by that, I mean, please don't actually drive off the road. I mean, have a night where you have a ton of cake and cookies and enjoy yourself. Like, go for it. It is the holidays. But you are also perfectly capable of driving right back to the road the next day and continuing on the health and fitness plan and journey that you have laid out for yourself. Just because you drive off the road one day doesn't mean you're suddenly stuck off the road. You can just go straight back to what you were doing. And this is where people get caught up, is that they go off the road and think, well, I already screwed up. I'm off the rails, so I'm just gonna continue eating cake and cookies and ice cream every single night because screw it. And that is the biggest mindset shift that is going to make the biggest difference for so many people, is deciding that you are in control. You can decide to have a night of fun and unhealthy food, and you can decide to wake up the next morning and get right back on track. I think one of the other things that really encourages the staying off track mindset is the fact that January is coming up, you know? You can get right back on track January 1st, but that is true. Like, if you just want to have a month and a half of doing whatever and not focusing on your health and just eating cake and cookies and ice cream, you can tell I like cake and cookies and ice cream, and not exercising and all that, fine. Like, if that's what you think you need, go for it. But if your goal is to get back on track in January, you're just making it that much harder for yourself. If you gain 5 pounds during the holidays, that's 5 extra pounds that you have to lose on top of whatever your other goals are. That's also potentially a sugar addiction that you're now gonna have to break. It's a lot of bad habits that you've developed that you're gonna have to undo. It's a lack of consistency with going in the gym that you're going to have to regain. There's just so many extra difficulties that you add into your journey if you allow yourself to not be in the driver's seat and not steer yourself back onto the road once you steer off of it. Another big driver of a lot of overconsumption during the holidays is the scarcity mindset, because, you know, we have all these holidays that are like so close to each other. You got Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then New Year's, if you celebrate those holidays at this time. I know this is different for different people, but like, there's usually a lot of holidays clumped into this time of year. And so you feel like it's your one time of year to indulge and enjoy yourself, but that doesn't have to be the case. If you feel so restricted the rest of the year that you feel the need to binge during the holidays, you should be reevaluating the rest of your year rather than the holidays. You should wonder why you have that mindset. You should make more of an effort to let yourself indulge during the rest of the year if you're building up that need to binge during the whole year. And if it comes down to the fact that your grandmother only makes your favorite pecan pie for Christmas, just ask her some other time of the year to make the pecan pie. She's your grandmother. She's probably gonna be real happy to have you over and make pie for you. Indulgence and excitement about food and having these unique holiday foods doesn't just have to be around the holidays. You can do that whenever you want. And as soon as you realize that you can do that whenever you want, the need that you feel to overindulge on these specific times of the year can be greatly diminished because you don't have that scarcity mindset. You realize you could do this any time of the year you wanted. You could have Thanksgiving dinner every night of the year if you really wanted to. I mean, it is a lot of effort, but like, you could have leftovers every night of the year if you wanted to. The thing is, with the holidays, is people see it as this time where it's like 2.5 months of potential overindulgence. But if you celebrate Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, that's 3 days out of like 2.5 months where you're actually celebrating, where you have this excess of food, where eating this excess of food is normal and encouraged. People don't gain weight during the holidays because of the holiday days themselves. They gain weight because of all of the days in between, because they have Thanksgiving, they think they are off track, And so the rest of the days in between all the holidays, they're also off track. And they see those days as other days to just continue to indulge because they already screwed up, so why not? If you want to indulge during the holidays, I say be my guest. Eat until you are so full on Thanksgiving. Eat all of the pie. On Christmas, have those traditional Christmas dishes and desserts that you absolutely love. Eat all of the freaking sugar cookies. On New Year's, I mean, there's not really food, but there's a lot of alcohol. Don't get blackout drunk. I'm not going to encourage excess drinking on New Year's, but have fun on New Year's. You are not going to notice hardly any difference. You would have to eat like 10,000 calories each of those days to notice a huge difference in your body if you are limiting your celebration to the days of celebration. How I like to approach the holidays is I indulge on the days of, and then the days that aren't holidays are just like any other days that aren't holidays. Just because it's the holiday season doesn't make them any different. I just focus just as much on my health and my fitness as I do any other day of the year. And if you are worried about the weight gain during the holidays, if you do know that you want to indulge a little bit extra, you know, you want to be able to go to those holiday parties and eat more food. You want to be able to have those extra social interactions that are revolving around food. What I recommend is framing it in your head as bulking season. Like, use these extra calories to your advantage to build muscle, to get stronger, to get healthier. Like, take those calories and turn them into something good. Go lift heavy. You'll feel so much better. It'll give you more of a reason to kind of stay in the fitness mindset and not let yourself get completely off track. If you still have that goal that's about fitness, bulking, building muscle, getting stronger, rather than about your aesthetics, like not gaining too much fat, then it makes it so much easier to maintain a good mindset and also keep yourself on track in a positive way, not by negative reinforcement, overtraining to compensate, or anything like that. I literally just made a video about how to build extra curves, build your glutes, get the illusion of a smaller waist. You can take these extra calories that you have during this season and apply what's in that video, and by February, you're gonna have the physique that you want, if that's the physique that you want. I will link that video down in the description. So those are kind of the big mindset things that I really recommend working on so that you can stay in control during the holidays and not let the food control you. But I do just have a few more super quick tips on things you can do to generally promote health and kind of just stay more on track, stay in the driver's seat driving down your road. The first one is a lot of people have a lot less sun exposure during this time. I really recommend getting your exposure to the sun. Whether if you can go on a walk in the morning and just see the daylight, even if it's cloudy, you still get a lot of the benefits, because one of the big things during the holidays is the lack of sun makes you feel more lethargic. It makes you want to kind of just stay inside, which reduces your energy, which makes your body crave energy in other ways, and one of the first ways that's want to get energy is sugar. So if you can keep up your natural energy through your exposure to sunlight, that can make a huge difference. And if you are in a place where there's barely any sunlight, barely like any hours of sunlight, let alone actual sunshine shining through the clouds, I cannot recommend enough getting one of those sun lamp things that mimic sunlight to just trick your brain into thinking that you're seeing sunlight. That can make a huge difference for any of you who have seasonal affective disorder or just feel kind of more down or less energetic in this time of year. Next thing, during the holidays themselves, if you do have a giant feast, I just recommend putting protein and veggies on your plate first, going all in on that, and then do whatever the heck you want. Eat all of the carbs, all of the stuffing, all of the cookies and pie. Just start with protein and veggies. That's gonna help you just make sure to get in your key nutrition, help you feel more satiated and full so that you don't end up, you know, on a sugar high for the next 3 days eating all of the cookies. Kind of along those lines is I recommend never going to a party hungry. Eat a meal before you go to a party so that you aren't just surrounded by cake and cookies and ice cream and hungry, and so all you eat that night is cake and cookies and ice cream. Always, if I go out to a gathering where I know there's going to be a lot of not so good food, I'll just eat beforehand. I will still let myself indulge in that food, but I eat a lot less because I'm not hungry on top of craving the delicious food. And last thing, it's getting really dark. I started filming this way too late, I'm sorry. But the last thing is to limit liquid calories. Most of these liquid calories during the holidays, for those of you who are over 21 in the US, over 18 in Europe, whatever the legal drinking age is, most of the excess calories come from alcohol. I mean, it's no question that limiting your alcohol intake in general is just going to be healthier for you, but there is an increase in alcohol intake in this time of year, and that's just it's not great. Like, indulge when you want, where you want, safely, but going to all of these parties and just drastically increasing your intake of alcohol for a few months, that in itself, like, let alone all of the extra sugar and treats and stuff, even if you don't partake in the ice cream, cookies, and cake, if you're drinking excess alcohol, that adds up really, really fast. So if you're someone who likes to partake in the occasional drink, partake in the occasional drink. Just don't partake in the excessive drinks night after night after night. Alrighty, the sun has now set, which means my natural lighting source is gone, but I am done with all of my tips, so I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have any other tips for other people, leave them down in the comments below so that we can all share, learn from each other, so we can stay fit and healthy during the holidays, but still get our precious indulgences in. What are you most looking forward to? What dish are you most looking forward to? Leave a comment down below. I need some inspiration. I personally, well, I'm making AIP stuffing this year, so questionable how well that's gonna turn out, but stuffing is like one of my favorite holiday foods on the planet. That and Christmas morning, my family always makes giant omelets. So good. I love my giant, oh wait, I'm AIP, I can't eat eggs. May make an exception for Christmas, we'll see. But yeah, I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up because it really does support me and my channel. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to go check out my new merch. Get some merch while it's discounted. Get my discounted ebooks. It's a party. Share this video with your friends, your family, your neighbors. Share it with anyone you care about in this holiday season. If you want to see more videos from me all about health and fitness, you can check them out over here. Hit that subscribe button down there if you want to see more videos from me in the future. Hit the little notification bell to get notified about those videos, and I will see you very soon. Bye.